Welcome back. Before we get started, let's do business. 5 seconds, 5 Mississippis. And what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in together, hold it, release, take a badass walk on the beach. Later, we're going to talk about some big mistakes. Maybe even bust open a fortune cookie I found in my glove box. Got a shit ton of them. Warriors, first and foremost, though, let's clear some space there so we can listen. So we can listen differently. And look, when you start to absorb some of these golden nuggets, and this is what I mean, when it becomes a lifestyle, it's because you've executed it a couple times and you saw how it worked and went, I'll be damned. Or you observed in silence without absorbing, not taking it personal. And you notice narcissists reacting because of your non-reacting. It made that bottom lip shake, maybe their eye twitched, or they just gave you that look of, oh. And some even just look at you. What? Like, hey, look, 5 seconds though. So we can reflect on those golden moments and listen with intent to pick up on a couple more, because now you know how it works. And warriors, listen carefully. This doesn't mean you go out there looking to provoke narcissists, because what you need to understand is narcissists are on edge and you have no idea where that jumping off place is. You feel me? Because when they reach that threshold, it's kind of like when you went supernova and you kind of lost your noodle, but you was throwing factoids. You just couldn't compose them quick enough because the truth was there. You could think it quicker than your lips could keep up with it. But the narcissist got an earful nonetheless. But all they heard was wah, 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 and all they were getting a rush on was your explosive reaction. Their aha moment was finding your button, your ghetto switch. And what I need you to do is, every time you see the fakeness, the lack of authenticity in narcissists, you need to become the observant. Not shut down, easily fade away, but go into observation mode. Because every narcissist has a different tactic. Even though they're a 1 or 2 trick pony, each pony got a different trick. 5 seconds, let's do this, warriors. Release slowly. All right. You know, we got Valentine's Day coming. Día del Corazón. Is that how you, I don't know what you call it in Spanish. Valentine's Day. The heart. Oh, you want to be my Valentine's? Join. Hit subscriptions. Come on now. Look, I'm not going to shame you, guilt you. I'm not going to live in that kind of regret. Look, one thing I want you to understand is anyone that took something from you through manipulation is going to lose it through the same manipulations. And all they done was done you a favor, because you weren't willing to take them glasses off, the love bomb glasses. And what wasn't serving you, the good Lord had to take from you. Yeah. The good Lord split them right out that fucking door for you. You see, and for many of you, because you know in your heart of hearts, you were probably just waiting it out, going, hopefully they'll leave, hopefully they'll leave. The narcissist already knew. You see, narcissists are well aware of the reverse discard. And that only works for them because they want to be able to come back later. It don't work for you because a narcissist will stay until they kick the fuck out. I think you figured that out though. I really do. And look, narcissists get stuck. Their addiction is fast money. They attain a certain lifestyle, and they got to keep that up. And so what happens is they stay stuck on blood money, quick money, fast money. A lot of you think that narcissists and with this hypergamy, right? Women wanting to lateral up, monkey jumping, they call it. Well, in hypergamy, in its rawest form, is the narcissist, because they're in survival mode, the poverty mindset. And so blood money is hypergamy seeking out the thugs for the fast money. What you're not seeing is there's no loyalty among thieves. And so they're always switching up. It's kind of like narcissists, sociopaths, psychopaths living out the novela story, the soap operas. All machiras, General Hospital, everybody sucking fucking, and ain't nobody's baby theirs. Warriors, this is the narcissist's life. It's not an addiction at this point. It's survivability. It's the only way they can maintain the lie. And the minute the funding stops, narcissists aren't resourceful enough to think themselves out of trouble or debt. And it's why they got a clout chase. It's why it doesn't matter the skin suit. It's what can you provide, and how many will it require of them skin suits to maintain the lifestyle lie that's been built up. And look, the only way a narcissist can make their way into your lives is through lack of self-control. You see, if you really study narcissists and look at their tactics, it's all lustful. That's the only way they can gain entry. If they can't woo you under the covers, they can't win you over, because you're going to see them in raw form, who they really are. They got to put the spanking on that ass and have you to always pay attention to the fake smile. Because if they showed you that all the time without the woo-woo in the sheets, you would see that it's not natural. Matter of fact, you ever notice how narcissists, for the most part, for some fucking reason, they can't take a natural picture, a group picture, even by themselves. There is no natural picture. They always got to be doing something goofy. They always got to be what I call hiding the shadow demon, because if you saw them in their raw form, you've seen photos of old, of siblings, cousins, friends, acquaintances, gatherings, employee parties, where someone captured a shot of someone in their natural state, and then later you find some shit out, and then you look at those photos and they're scary. You see, I think narcissists catch on to seeing photos like that, and they see themselves and they say, hey, in order for me to never ever be exposed more worsterous, fasterous, I can't let people see me in the raw state. I gotta hide the demon. And so they'll clown around. Yeah, every fucking photo. Most of them since infancy, always acting a fool. Just food for thought, just food for thought. But look, I do know this much. Narcs are deprived from reaching their full potential. It's shut down at whatever age of trauma that was. That's the full extent, and it's arrested development. And they stay in that survival mode and never grow past that. And the telltale sign is this: when you have conversations with people, if they stay the same and no new knowledge is gained, but yet they still feel like they know it all, they haven't moved forward, progressed in any kind of way through the years that you've known them, then you find yourself being stuck in their loop. You see, if they're not bringing nothing new, they're not entertaining themselves mentally, spiritually. They're not gaining ground in mental maturity. And so when you start seeing people on that level playing field where they're constantly even changing the subjects to only shit they know, because through the years, you've allowed them to also hear tidbits of knowledge of what they're not aware of, but they haven't elevated. They haven't got curious like a mature mind would. You see, this is where university failed the students. Years ago, university gave you an energy, a craving, an addiction for new knowledge of truth in such a way that when you left university, you continued that path. You continued to grow. You continued to want more. What university has done now is become a propaganda wheel. Warriors, bad decisions can be converted to badass decisions only when you apply the knowledge you're learning. You can receive 1,000 golden nuggets a day, but when you don't apply a single one, your quality of life remains the same. And just like when you notice those fake ass smiles from narcissists, those fake ass hugs, the I love yous to every person they met at the party, you understand how deluded and shallow, and they've reached their plateau in knowledge. All they can apply is survivability. And it's why you hear narcissists say a lot, many, in fact, I encourage you in conversation, what do you do for hobbies? What are your interests? And they'll always convert it to, what are yours? Yeah, I like yours. Or, I don't have any, I just work. You see, when you hear that, understand, they're looking at their hobby. It's you. It's a bunch of yous, though. Not just you, just a bunch of yous. It's people in, that's their hobby. Spinning plates. Community property. You see, you mistook street meat for husband or wife material. And for many of them, they even waive the blood money, the fast money, because that's all they know, the trick. You're the one that affords them stability and mental regulation. You ever notice how narcissists never give you feedback, nor are they people you even want to go for advice, but they come to you a lot, and they need it. You see, they don't have the business mind, the intellect. They don't have the capacity for thought at the moment to represent someone authentic as a diplomat. All they know is the con. And it's why in their mind they go quiet. But they'll come for you for advice for shit happening somewhere else at work. What do you think? Well, I'm asking for my brother. I'm asking for a friend. You see, what narcissists do well is hide their fucking incompetence. And that's why they always ask for a friend. Hey, now you know though, right? Look, Valentine's Day's coming. You're going to have a lot of freaks coming out. And they're going to be talking little white lies. Little white lies. It kind of go like this. I miss you. I've been worried about you. Do you miss me too? Will you be my Valentine? You see, love is in the air, but it's the wrong kind of love. Warriors, don't fall for eros. You see, you're listening to eros. It's agape you feel. The narcissists want to sell you the little white lie. Yeah, Valentine's Day is everybody's little white lie day. It falls on the devil's ears because they've been listening, and this is why you need to keep your spiritual walk in private. Many of you be praying out loud. That's fine by yourself, but the devil also has ears, and when you're emphatically giving your heart to the Father, You're giving your innermost. And when that falls on the devil's ears, the devil knows exactly the beautiful lies that you need to hear. You see, warriors, many of you need to go silent more often than not and speak a whole hell of a lot less. Many of you run around telling folks about narcissists. You a narcissist, they a narcissist, that's a narcissist. And you're fucking up your own recon. When you speak less, you observe and go silent. Warriors, you're observing narcissists in their natural element, their natural state, the picture they can't fake. And they're able to paint the picture you need to see. You see, when you go around telling folks what you know, they know how to pretend more, better, bestest, more, longerest. And look, in some environments, it's a good thing. In certain work environments, it should be understood you're there to make money, a return on investment, or you're very replaceable. What narcissists need to do is eliminate their competition. It's why they run around at work smearing, lying, and in their private life, either deleting people or knocking them out of the dating game with STDs, STIs, or they're going to shame you, guilt you, insult you in public. All for a reaction. The greatest gift you can give yourself and a narcissist is your silence and your absence. When you do this, the narcissists are going to be the talk of the town, because let me tell you something. That's the most powerful weapon in your arsenal against narcissists. Oh, you're going to see fake smiles. A narcissist in desperation is going to fall in love the most quickest than you ever have seen. I mean, like a puppy dog with the sad eyes. Yeah. Don't you fall for that shit again. Look, we're all liable to forget some shit. Every now and again, it's good to just go over things to remind us of some of the greatest mistakes we ignored. Maybe if we hear it enough, we won't fall for it again, and or we'll hear it and never have to have fallen for a new mistake. You feel me? You see, because there's two kinds of people in the world right now. Those that know about narcissism and got the ass handed to them, and those that's fixing to find out. That's like hogs in Texas. There's property owners that don't have them, and there's property owners that's fixing to get them. Yeah. And the ones that got them know it. Once you see it, you'll never be able to unsee it. But listen, the new constantly evolves. The Hoover's coming. Valentine's Day is right around the corner. Right around the corner. Big mistakes. Might be a narcissist, might be a redneck, might be us. Our impulsive asses every now and again gets out of control, and you got to realign yourself. So if it sounds like something that's you, hey, we got shit to work on. Ain't no angels out here. That's what's protecting you. But see, if it weren't for us, they wouldn't have a job. We're wearing them asses out. You feel me? Give your angels a break. Some vacay. Incapable of completing a sentence without a pun. A nighttime security guard so they can nap most of their shift. Never washes their hands after they go to the bathroom. That's shitty. They never initiate. Oh. Only wears flip-flops, even the fancy restaurantos. See, I got shit to work on. They have an excuse for everything, even for things that don't need one. That's the truth. They have an unusual amount of crazy people in their past. And I might add, in their present and their future. It's called Narcissists. Warriors, appreciate your support. Thank you so much for these badass walks. And look, as these golden nuggets start hitting you and you start applying it into your lifestyle, go back, revisit the video library. The video library is loaded with golden nuggets that you missed. Because at the moment you caught one that you could apply, you stopped listening, you started hearing. I need you to go back and re-listen with your badass healing ears. And you're gonna see what you missed out on. There's over 4,000 videos in that library. That's something worth pursuing. And look, get your asses off that couch. Own it. You didn't go through all this shit just to remain in hermit. See, the narcissist wants to also silence your voice, your experiences. They don't want you to heal the unhealed and awaken the ones that ain't even been hurt yet. You see, because that would starve the narcissists out. Because when they have to settle for their own, oh, grab your popcorn. Now you know why you were supposed to always be a spectator. This ain't your blood sport, nor your blood money. Get out there and own it. You got it like that. Shake the dirt off your asses. You're numero uno. You're badasses. And I'm proud of you. Thanks for your support. Don't forget to join, man. It's never goodbye. It's always until next time. Pay attention. Big mistakes. Big mistakes. Now, how about that glove box fortune cookie? That's what I'm saying. Ooh, let's see what we got. Let's do him. To have peace is to increase fortune and longevity. Man, you can't add, nor can you take away from that. I love it. This is worth defending. It's never goodbye. It's always until next time. Namaste, warriors.
Jesse, what are you doing today?
We're gonna skydive today.
We're gonna
leap of faith.
Leap of faith. Hey, that's what this is.
Doing it for the tribe, the warrior tribe.
Do you know how high we're going? Did they tell you?
14,500.
Close. 14,500 feet. Yep. And then we're gonna be falling at
a high rate of speed.
Very fast. We're gonna be falling very fast. We're gonna be falling at 120 miles an hour.
Sweet.
Have you ever gone that fast before?
No, I have not.
Okay, are you ready to go that fast?
I'm ready.
Okay.
We're gonna do it today. You got my back.
Yep. Oh, I'm gonna get your face, but you know your TI will have your back.
All right.
What made you want to skydive? What brought you here today?
Facing fear.
Yeah? Are you afraid of heights?
Facing fear head on. No.
No.
I'm afraid of not trying new opportunities.
There you go.
I'm afraid of living in the woulda, shoulda, coulda, and I'm not gonna do it. Lead and live by example.
There you go. You heard it here first from Jesse. All right, you ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Woo!
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste
idea who won the sword fight, so I guess we'll have to call it a draw.
There you go. We'll have to do it again.
All right, when are you gonna get your license now?
I'm gonna work on it tomorrow. I'll be back.
Jesse, thank you for jumping with us to Skydive Lone Star. Do you have anything you'd like to say?
What an honor. Badass crew. I love it here. The hospitality, just phenomenal. 5 stars. If there were 10, I'd give it to you.
We'll take 10, that's fine.
My brother. What a fun. Wasn't it awesome?
Hey man, glad y'all came out.
What an experience.
Come and see us again.
Thank you.